What's up, y'all? This is the Glassmith Pod. I'm here with Johnny and Austin. Today, we're going to be talking all things about our event on September 7th. All the glass blowers, all the sponsors, all the cool ass shit that we got going on to make it a badass event. This Saturday, September 7th. Please, please, please come out. All right, let's get this shit started. Welcome, friends. What's up, y'all? This is Billy, another episode of the Glassmith Pod. I'm here with Johnny, Austin. Today, we're going to be talking about the sponsors for our Texas Tubes times the Glassmith presents Dry Piece Challenge, which is going on September 7th all day long. We're going to have glass blowers out here blowing glass. We're going to have some of our sponsors providing nice treats. We have it's gonna be a really good time. We really want all y'all to come out. I guess I'll start with Puffco. Puffco, I felt like was like a pretty big get.
Man, when I heard that we were sponsored by Puffco, I was so excited.
Very excited.
So excited.
How cool of a thing.
It's cool. I really like it because it's like the biggest brand in the industry. It's like there's bigger ones, but they're like kind of the hottest, biggest thing. Like they have the most like production value, the best advertising.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm super into it. I use the product every day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like in West Campus, I mean, other than like in Ildelfong, the Puffcos get the most looks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, whoa, y'all got the
you
new
guys got
Puffco?
Puffcos? You guys got the new one?
And the blue one comes out, and everyone's like, there's a blue Puffco?
It's so weird. It's like it's never been like I've always tripped out on the idea that how good they've done at making sure that everybody needs their product. You know, like just that little bit of technology that they can add here or there. They've really done. It's like the apple of the culture.
That's what I think. You know, because it looks so sleek. It looks so nice. Like it looks like you're a sophisticated concentrate.
Their
grower,
boxes look like an Apple box. Like the left box, like you can tell like their older style box is
like,
older. But their new box is sweet.
You seen all like the psychology things behind the Apple box? Like why they make the Apple box the way they make the Apple box?
Not too much.
Well, I think Puffco does, and I think they took some advice from them.
Hell yeah! So which one do y'all have?
I got the Peak Pro, the Proxy, and then a Peak.
I got the Peak Pro. I just recently got the Peak Pro. You know, being a long time user but not a long time owner. You know, it's been very nice.
So I was Peak Pro, but I fucking the thing that's nice about these Puffcos too is they're like tanks. Like I legit don't clean mine, so it's like it just gets gunkier and gunkier. It's like it just like, and then so at some point, we have it somewhere.
Where is it?
It's up front.
At some point, it just broke down and stopped working. But I bet the 3D XL chamber that's on top probably is still good to go. You know what I mean? It's like. Then there's the glass that's on top can fit with another base.
Looks like Johnny didn't
try
it.
I don't know what happened to that.
and I fucking abuse this thing. Like me and Catherine, we just don't fucking clean it.
So why don't you clean it though?
Yeah, it's no reason you don't clean it.
Just get a little thing.
So now I have. I'll tell you what it's like. I'll give you a second. But now we have the new Puffco, which is cool. Like it's just so sleek. Like, you know what I mean? Like you hit it twice, it does the same thing, and it's like. I don't know. It just feels better in the hand. Now the chamber is really small, but I think almost for the size of dabs that I'm doing, or for what I'm doing, the small chamber is even better.
Oh, so then you're wasting less because the whole chamber heats up.
It feels like it. It's like it feels more efficient. Like a smaller
I think you just have a brand new device that you haven't gotten nasty yet.
It's not all fucked. So okay, let me give it to you. All right, it's a little bit of hot tub theory, right?
Oh, okay.
So the water evaporates. You know what I mean? You hit it, you get a little bit of water, comes to your lips, whatever happens. And then at some point, there's just not enough water left. So it's like below the holes. So you look at the water and you say, change it or fill it. And you fill it. You know what I mean?
No, dog, it shouldn't ever get to that point at all. Like, at the end of the day, or at the end of,
you
like,
don't-
the 2 days that you're done hitting it, like, you wash it real quick and then hit it again.
Dude, I like, I'm not like the biggest like washer like every day, but I'll change the water every day. And I'll clean the bowl out like every
Dude,
single
I've
time.
cleaned
like-
I've cleaned 2 Puffco's for you
telling
now, and
you.
they've been the grossest
Like,
things
changing
on
the water.
and then I'll
earth.
clean it once a
Do you
week. Like
change
once
the
a week, I'll
water?
put it in ISO and fucking whatever.
Yeah, it's a trip. It's like it's different in the because you have to like at some like with the hot tub at some point you have to. You know what I mean? And I guess the way y'all look at it is the Puffco's the same way. It's like
I clean everything.
why would I smoke out of that dirty ass water? I'm like I wouldn't sit in dirty ass water, but I'll sure as fuck do something through
But
something.
you don't think that like the hits just are better when it's all clean? Like it's like so much.
Like
ni-
you are, and he
like when
was
it's-
just describing that he likes the hits right now better. He's like,
Oh.
it's working
It's
better.
yeah.
Well, like maybe I'm kind of ascribing
coming-
this
you're
to
coming to
the
this
I'm kind of
epiphany.
ascribing this to the smaller chamber, as you heard. You know, you're like, oh, dude, I really like that. Go back to that small chamber. Anyway, great fucking product. Do you
Yeah.
guys use any of the accessories? Like the knife is something that you use.
Mm-hmm.
I like the hot knife.
Yeah, hot knife. Is
Knife
great.
also.
Like especially if you have any other products, like or just a normal rig, like the hot knife is the way to go. Just dropping it in there instead of having to fucking.
Man, I was super stoked while we had it over there. Like it was like a tease.
Yeah.
Like the knife, like somebody brought the knife out and left it for a day and then just pulled it out. You know what I mean? It's like now we're back to I'm back to like trying to shake it off in the
The
bucket.
hot knife's one of the coolest things.
Yeah, I like that shit too. And then 3D chamber. You have the 3D XL,
Yeah, 3D XL.
Mm-hmm. 3D XL.
so you can do big. So you can go big, huh?
Big, and it keeps it cleaner.
Keeps it cleaner, and I don't know. I like the deepness of the chamber.
Yeah.
Same thing with this new nail we got on the banger out there. Like the deeper is kind of nicer.
All right. Well, shit. Let's fucking let's talk about something else. What you guys think? What about what's the next one?
North Star Glass.
Dude.
North Star Glass. So what y'all know about it? What y'all know about North Star Glass? The two of you guys. Careful on the rubber bands too. Oof.
Not much, to be honest. You know what I'm
Careful on the
saying?
rubber
Like I
band.
probably used their colors in my time of blowing glass, but
So
not
North
too
Star
much.
Glass is
I'm
like
gonna need
the
to run down.
OG glass blowing company. They're like or like the glass color company. So back in the day, I think it was in the like late 70s, 80s.
It was really cool.
There was like this one group of people that all started this
Supposed to show it off.
oh my bad, like this. That all started this glass blowing company. I think the company was North Star Glass, and at some point, the glass industry, the American glass industry got big enough that all the originators got in a fight, and they all fractured off into all these different glass making companies.
Oh.
And so like North Star turned into Troutman Art Glass, Momka Art Glass, Glass Alchemy, and then and even a couple others that are kind of today. But like because there was only so many people that knew this science. One of the ladies, Momka, she's Hungarian, so she's out in Hungary right now making this. But she was like the
Wow.
scientist
What?
that figured out how to add color, like beyond the colors that were in use for the borosilicate glass, which is the like flame working glass rather than rather than big firing kiln glass.
Yeah.
But
How sick! And so then now they just sell like they're the
Now they're back
number
to
one.
North Star. Or
well,
what?
then it's kind of so North Star stayed going, and they've always kind of been the biggest. Like they had I think the momentum at the beginning, the biggest facilities and all that. And now actually the industry seems like it's contracting a little bit back to North Star. Like they bought back Troutman. I don't think Momka's doing as
wow.
much business as she was, and so now North Star always has been like the pinnacle of the industry with the most color palette, and kind of almost like, you know, I wouldn't say it's the cleanest tubes like these other companies like Glass Alchemy makes, like everything is theirs is super measured, like it's like exactly the size. So North Star, you'll get a little variation in lengths of stuff. Like there's still a hand pulling process. They do it like they do have extruders, but they have all this different stuff going on. So I don't know. I'm fucking a big fan of what they've done over a long time. We're super stoked to have them donating some glass so that the glass blowers that are coming can use their wonderful color.
How cool! I didn't realize like it went that deep. I just
Yeah.
figured like it's just like another company.
It's funny, like inside the industry, there's this dude the dude Paul Troutman, who's one of these other super originators. Actually, when I first started blowing glass, I was like, man, there's got to be a deal on this shit. Like, how do you go and get glass at like half price? Because it's all really expensive. So I looked into color companies up in Oregon. I had a buddy living in Oregon. I actually took a trip up there, and I went to this dude Paul Troutman's studio, and it was all hand pulled stuff. Like, it was just like a dude who had a house, and in the back house, almost like the place, like the spot behind here, it was just all kilns and built out so they could have their retail business, which is mostly shipping. You know, not many people are going out to this farm. So we got out there, got to talk to this guy, did the whole thing, just bought a bunch of color direct. But this color was like one of his like invention colors, the slime, which when it came out was like super revolutionary. And then so
so you can't see it on the table.
Oh, my beat. Yeah. So the slime is like super, like, I don't know, he was the originator of it. And what it was is like a white glass from China that he mixed with one of the colors that they invented, right? So one of the things they made that people don't like are mad about Paul Troutman about is he worked with China to formulate this color because he needed the white that China was already producing. Now China makes borosilicate for lighting. Like all the light bulbs, like everything you have is like or I don't know if it still is, but it was all borosilicate. So like if you want blue lights, that's a borosilicate bulb that's been blown really thin. Now we use it as in a thicker format, but
Wow.
I didn't know that. Borosilicate.
so
light
this
bulbs,
dude
huh?
Paul Troutman is kind of known for selling out the industry to China, but in another way, he really revolutionized the.
So
kind
that's
of the
where
color palette.
you got the deal with him.
Super deal. Like it was like we went out there and we bought all the shorts and the weird size ones because I'm saying all hand pulled. So you hand pull this shit like across the whole room, and a certain section of it is the right millimeter. Like it fits in between the 6 and 8 millimeter range, you know. So you chop all that shit up and sell those as pounds, but then everything that's bigger you sell like that's an odd.
Cool.
Right.
So they literally pulled across the whole room.
Yeah, like a big fat, like big long poles.
Yep.
Wow.
And now that, like I'm saying, North Star and I think Glass Alchemy have some sort of extruders, but a lot of the color companies I think still pull like.
So you
it's
shoot
hand
just
pull
like
shit.
force it out, or
I think it's like it fills this like trough with hot glass, and then it comes down, like, you know what I mean, like if these were all individuals, it's just coming down like a river, and then by the time it gets to the bottom, it chops, falls over. Oh shit. Chops, falls over, and then there's a new thing.
how cool.
But
Wow.
North Star does a lot for the industry. They
I wonder if they got video.
Kinda
We should come and do like
They got like a tour?
how it's made type video, but borosilicate glass.
Yeah, it's cool at the time. It's
What a
all
cool
in all
tour
these
that'd
companies
be.
were in Oregon, so there's three. All the color companies are in the Portland area,
Huh.
and now I think there's 2 up there, and then there's some others that are.
Why
around
do you
the
think
country.
that is? They're like a mine.
That's
up
just
there?
I think where it started, like just where it started at. So then they started up there, and then when the company broke up, everybody was already living there. Have you ever been up there? Portland, Seattle?
No,
It's fucking nice.
I bet.
Yeah, it's funny. Like the trend of the youth, from what people say, where they want to move is Washington and Oregon, and it's like they're right. Like it's nice there.
Yeah.
But all right. So another product we use, RX tracks.
RX
RX tracks, one of my favorites lately.
Yeah, I'm on the RX tracks all the time. It's like it's the only thing I put through my puff coat.
The hash
Yeah.
rosin is just like, I've never seen something so good. Like I've asked so many people to show me their hash rosin over time, and it's never been like
It's
this.
not good, man. It's never as good.
Never as good. And
That
this
chopped
shit's
cherry,
the absolute fire.
Donnie Burger.
Yeah, good product. I would say all around good product. You know, they the other thing I was noticing is that we're out of all of their CBD. Like all their salves, all their different stuff, all their different products in that direction we're out of too. So like we can't keep the product. I'm not buying it fast enough. And even the stuff that we weren't really selling that much, we sold out of it. Like I was trying to get a collection so we could show it, so I could show off the packaging here. But it was like we just don't have any. But yeah,
Which is a good thing because it's really good. It's been a hot seller since
A fantastic price.
since school started. Yeah.
dude's fucking awesome, man. I went out to his farm, which I think was up in Taylor, somewhere
Oh, cool.
north, and like west of the. I don't fucking even know where I was, man. It might have been east of the highway. It might have been west of the highway. It felt like 100 miles past Pflugerville. I don't know if anybody, if any of y'all ever been up there. So his farm, his CBD farm was so state of the art. It was like it had all these different rooms that you walk through to make sure that you don't contaminate. When I went in there, he had me put on the little booties on his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Cool.
With like the laws, so like he was being patient.
Really, man.
He was being patient, but only
Kurt was here. Oh.
he couldn't have been like, I guess he lost his patience recently and moved his operation to New Mexico, because the way the laws are set up here is any product that you're doing has to be coming from out of state. So you're not allowed the product isn't allowed in state unless it came from out of state. And the CBD and the CBD part of the business just wasn't big. It just isn't big enough. Mm-hmm. So he said he can go out to New Mexico, still do the whole CBD part of the business, plus also get into the other part of the business. So overall, man, it's like shit. And the dude is so solid. It's really cool. It's nice to meet. He's super outgoing, very friendly. Like it's like one of the people that's the nicest to deal with. Like it's like so like shit. We have a bunch of great vendors, but man, it's like you know how Verge like shakes a hand good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how this dude does it. It's like holy shit, man. It's just like wow, cha, fucking A.
I like that.
That's cool. We gotta go up to the farm soon. Like I want to.
Shit, when we can get out to New Mexico, I don't know how long it'll take him to get set up, but I think he just shut his whole shit down here. He was like,
really?
He's like, Texas is coming along too slow. I'm fucking off of this, and I'm moving to New Mexico. But he has the sales network is here in Texas, so he already has the kind of like, I'm sure he'll keep some sort of base of operation. Yeah, but we all do. It was the best. Like out of the ones that we've been to, that's the fucking one.
Mm.
He was doing his shit the best for sure. I
That's
can't
cool.
wait to see what comes out of New Mexico.
Let's go. Yeah, love our extracts.
Yum.
All right, so what?
Oh.
We just hit 4, but like I'm getting so thirsty. You guys thirsty?
I'm thirsty.
And let's take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll showcase this Tejas tonic. And we're back. A huge get. Like, dude, our boy fucking Kurt really showed out with these sponsors, right?
Shout out Kurt.
Let's go.
Kurt to Glass.
Tejas tonic is absolute fire. Like they're the big, like, when you're driving around Austin, you might even see their shit on the side of a truck. You know what I mean? Like, how the alcohol companies all put their, like, you'll see like a Jameson.
Gas station, they're everywhere.
Saying everywhere.
Maybe in your bar.
Fire product, man. They got a lime. Then this one's the Agarita berry. This one's the Frio mango. Cold mango.
Cold mango. Oh, you knew Frio. That's good.
Frio.
Wow,
Look
look
at
at
the
you.
dude smoking
That's like
the
you're
joint.
from New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
In Texas, they call it Frio. In New Mexico, they say Frio. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But we're in Texas, so Frio.
No,
Okay, here you go.
we're gonna do a little
Berry.
taste test.
It's a berry for you.
Is
Yeah,
that what we're doing?
I get the Frio mango. Well, and I wouldn't even say a taste test. Like, I've been drinking this shit. You know what I mean? I'd say
One of my favorite drinks.
I haven't tried the mango.
every day, but a lot of days. You know what I've been doing too recently? I've been mixing it. I've been mixing it with my local spirits.
Really? I haven't tried mixing with anything. Like, I like it straight. Like, whenever I'm really thirsty and I come in here, I'm like, fuck, a Texas tonic, Tejas tonic, whatever you want to call it.
It's
Yum.
weird, right? Because we're in Texas, so it's like, is it Tejas tonic? We can do Tejas. We can run that here. I don't know.
Yum. How's the mango one?
I don't
I
know.
really like what they-
I've never had the mango one.
Delicious.
I really like what they say on the side of the thing where it says it ain't alcohol, it ain't synthetic, it's tasty and all natural. I feel like it's a country voice. Like I don't. It doesn't say country voice, but it just feels like it.
And this dude who's on, like the
They're
dude
woke.
on the front, this is like a Pancho. This is a Pancho Villa take, yeah, sorta.
Oh, no. I've never really stared at the can.
Hey, we should. If y'all ever want to come on the podcast and talk to us about your journey and things,
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
definitely love to have you on.
Yeah, I think we need to start that too. Getting people to come and extol the
Hell
virtues
yeah.
of their product. Like, you know what I mean? Like we can go so far. We'd be like, oh, it's a nice crisp flavor. I like the fizzy. Like, it's got the right amount of carbonation. Like, I can chug it if I need to, but I can just sip it and fucking enjoy. You know, I think it'd be great to sit down like by the river and enjoy a whole 6-pack.
Oh, hell yeah.
kind of like let the day go by, one after another, get a little wavier and wavier as it goes.
Well, and then it's a lot of water, so you're actually getting the water that your body needs while you're also getting high.
Staying hydrated.
I do wish for a maybe a little higher one. If you want to make one for the junkies out here.
Yeah, this
Maybe
that's a little
10 or 25.
25.
Yeah, I feel like the idea is that like when I feel like what their idea is to try to do it almost like as a cocktail, right? So that you sit there and you drink multiples. On the other hand, I feel you. Like if I could get one, maybe 5 times the kick, just go bow.
I still would drink multiples on a 10.
There.
Like I would still drink like 5 on a 10.
Yeah, see, I'd set at the river with the 25. You know, drink like 6-pack of those, and then.
Oh, we passed out in the river.
Well, yeah, that's the goal, and then you wake up, you're like, let a nice river.
Gotta get going. There's a
Thanks
bear.
to hot tonics.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time y'all been out in the nature?
Dog, it's hot as fuck out.
I went and floated the river not too long ago.
Which one? San Marcos?
New Braunfels.
Oh shit, it was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. It started raining like halfway through, and it
Whoa.
like I kind of knew it was gonna rain, but it didn't look it was gonna rain that hard. But raining while floating was definitely, it was beautiful.
That's
It
cool.
was great.
Yeah, I like it. It's like cause you can, like as soon as it's too much, you can go underwater.
Yep.
So that the raindrops stop like mashing your face. On the other hand, if it's a nice rain, you just you're just out there and it's just like kind of like just getting wet, but you're already wet. So it's like, and it's hot, so it's perfect.
We did have a little incident, and Sky lost his phone, but
Really?
Damn.
Into the water?
into the water. Yeah.
Into the drink, huh?
He kind of caused it. He like could not stand up. Like it just kept on falling and just fucking flipped everything, and then everything like because it was like right at a rapid too. Like it would have been fine in the normal river. Like we would have caught everything, but it was like right in the rapid where everything was just.
Oh, that's crazy. You probably should have been on some of these Tejas tonics instead of whatever he was on.
Twisted teas.
Too many twisted teas.
He's
Fuck a
twisted
phone.
up.
Twisted
That shit
tonics.
will fuck a phone up. You know what I mean? Too
Yeah.
many twisted teas.
Yeah, you been in nature recently?
I mean, me and Bailey grilled out hot dogs yesterday.
That's
Man,
true, dude. We'll get to that later, but
Yep.
talk about glizzies.
Glizzy talk coming soon. All right. So, Tejas tonic, enjoyable. Drink it. You should drink it. Make sure you come by September 7th to give it a shot. We'll be giving it out all day, making sure everybody can taste the one they want to try, whether it's lime, mango, or berry. Like I said, I personally drink them all. I kind of switch back and forth between all 3 of them. The lime has a special place in my heart right now because I've been drinking tequila just with the lime squeezy.
Oh.
Yeah, just and then it's so good. So it's like I'm already used to this kind of flavor. So like the lime tonic, it's like it goes right into it. I actually think like maybe now that I'm a little bit used to this kind of like the tonic flavor, is to run a little splash of tonic in my fucking tequila and lime.
Wow.
Savage, like that's old man shit, like old Florida game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So, anyways, all right, another product. Okay, out of the two things I do the most, it's our extracts, and the other one is fucking Haze Connect. Like I just can't get away from it, man. It's like the other, like I have the other ones. Like I know we talked about the R extract, but like one of the RX, like I'm on I'm on some of their shit, but as far as when I'm really like out in the woods and I'm trying to like be more natural, I roll with this I just roll with the Haze Connect.
They source some of the best. Like they know how to. I believe they don't grow it themselves, and I believe that their indoor seems like indoor, their exotic seems like exotic, and then like it's all fire. Like their shittiest indoor is still better than most people's gas.
Yeah, I'm not for sure, but I think it's coming out of Oklahoma, which is like a testament to Oklahoma dirt.
Interesting.
But maybe not. You know what I mean? Like it could just be more open market, like Oregon, California, wherever they're like. But I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's tasty.
They're really good, and so many different varieties, so many different products they're pushing.
No,
out.
and their pins. Oh, their pins are sick.
Some of the most natural, like
Yummy.
tasting pens.
Yeah, I
I've
like
ever
the
liked.
pen too. I've kind of I switch back and forth between it and the Woodstock, but man, yeah, they have a delicious pen.
And they
It's
lie.
so fresh.
Like other than they're the only people that don't lie. Like with the Woodstock, Haze Connect, and I guess the Pops are the only ones that are actually
truthing product.
truthing. Everything else just says shit, and then you scan it, and you're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Get all
Yeah,
disappointed.
yeah. As far as the pen goes,
Mhm.
yeah, fucking A. I feel that shit. I've been explaining a lot to like at the last couple of nights at the shops. I've been talking a lot to people about regulation versus unregulation, and the pens is where it's absolutely the craziest. Like
Mhm.
you're like fuck. Why is this like what is this? Why do I like it? Do I
Yeah.
not like it? Does it do anything? Does it not do anything? You're going to all these different stores, all these different places, and there's just no cohesiveness. You know what I mean? Like in like Arizona, it's like there's only so many brands, and the ones that are trash, they just fucking fall off, and then the elite brands are just the ones that you would buy. So like there's either the low price shit or the brand that knows. I think that's what Haze Connect's about to do. Like like out here we don't have any real strength in brands. You know what I mean? Like even us, we're like with trying to do the cookies, we're trying to run with the strength of the national brand, but I don't think people like the national brand as much. Like it's the local brand is what people want. Like you want an Arizona outfit. Like I can see this shit. I know it's coming from here. I know this is what it is, and we just don't like. Everything's so fractured between shop to shop. But I think Haze Connect's really onto something. Real professionals, fucking fire.
Yeah,
Real professionals.
Yeah. Only weed ice cream.
Yum. Another yum.
Yeah.
Only flour ice cream.
All right. Well, shit. Let's take a quick break. We'll get back. We'll talk about our glass blowers that are coming to this event. We'll give a quick rundown of the whole kind of days of everything that we're gonna be running for the day, and then we will get into Glizzy talk
And try out one of these new things from our extracts.
man. And the rumor is there could even be a Love Island topic coming up, but I don't want to promise anything.
This is Clara behind the camera right now.
Clara Bartles.
That's her.
All right, let's take a quick break and come right back to it. All right, and we're back. So, overall, let me give y'all the rundown of this September 7th Ultimate Glass Blowing Challenge that we're running.
Glass Blowing
So,
Challenge.
essentially, it's Texas Tubes times the Glassmith presents the Ultimate Dry Piece Challenge with a $500 winning prize. The competing artists, Gemini, out of right here in Austin, Texas. King Leo, Houston, Texas. Sriracha Cat, I believe down by the coast. You know what I mean? Maybe Coast Houston. Maybe
Shout out
even
Sriracha
farther
Cat.
south. Could be like could be a Corpus thing. I got my man Pouch coming right out of the Arlington area. You know what I mean?
Shout out UTA.
I don't
Don't
know
call it.
where fuckers from Arlington say they're from. You know what I mean? Like I know that if you're I think if you're from
Dallas.
Arlington, you just play it both ways, right? Like when the Cowboys are playing, you're like, I'm from Dallas.
Yeah,
And then when people are like, Dallas sucks, you're like, nah, man, I'm from Fort Worth.
it's Dallas.
Yeah.
You guys
It's neither.
do you guys get
Well,
all proud
it's
when you
neither,
see?
It's
but-
its own place.
Have y'all seen the Fort Worth commercial? It's a little different in Fort Worth.
There's a Fort Worth
Dog,
commercial.
it's sick. It's sick. It's like there's a place.
Your place sucks so bad
It's-
that they need a commercial to get people to go there.
It's like there's a place
You want like my
where
place to be your
everything is
place
just
so
a
bad
little
you call it your
different.
place.
Sorry.
All right, then we got Smitty. I believe Smitty's from out in the fucking country, somewhere in between here and Houston. And then Fargo. Fargo sounds like that's like North Dakota, but I think that's a Texas artist too. So I'm pretty sure that all these guys coming together to make the ultimate dry piece. Winner gets $500. A lot of prizes for the artists. North Star Glass fucking throwing the glass down for the event. It's gonna be epic. The coolest part about it is Texas Tubes. The owner Kevin, he's just been in the glass game since I started. So like when I started, he was my first resource. So I'd go to his shop to buy the shit, like to buy the glass, like to buy the North Star glass. It was out of his studio.
Wow.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
What
Big
full circle? You
circle.
feel full circle? Yeah.
A little, like, well, I wouldn't say full circle, but it's really cool to be able to work with, like, shit, like almost like a legend in the overall glass game, but also specifically in Austin. Like, a lot of people had to get their start, like, either with Kevin or through Kevin. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was the man. He had all the shit fucking hooked up. What you guys want to know about this glass competition? Any questions?
Dude, I heard there's gonna be some. Oh,
You're allowed to bring your own made
it's gonna
stuff.
be live streamed again.
Shoot, I sure hope so.
I think it's gonna be live streamed again. So
I'm
you
pretty
should
sure to check out the
definitely check out the live stream on our YouTube whenever we're doing it, September 7th.
Live stream. How did it go last time? We did good.
Dude, live
Not too many
stream was.
hiccups?
Dude, we were only getting better at live stream. Well, let me say, Kurt's getting better at his glass blowing live streams. He had a whole dual camera setup. You know what I'm saying? You could see both glass blowers at the same time.
I hope he mics it up.
You think we can? We have.
I hope so.
We have the Rode mics.
It would be cool to have some mics.
We have the Rode mic, so you can just clip right here, wireless.
Really?
I don't know how long the battery will last, but we do.
But
have
that would live stream.
Yes.
Really? That's fucking dope.
That's cool.
I think
So yeah, you could have Kurt go in there every once in a while and just ask the questions. Now, especially now that Johnny made it so that somebody can enter without being let in.
Yes.
It's like that's a real advantage. I'm fucking stoked about it because I think the weather's gonna be a little cooler. Like, so this is kind of our, like, we did the last event. It was 100 outside. The one before that was just starting to get hot, and we didn't have the building. We didn't have the building right. Well, now the building's pretty tight. There's air conditioning in the back. The weather's cooled down a little bit. So can the glass, like, is it gonna be fucking comfortable inside and out? You know what I mean? Or is it gonna, like?
Are they gonna still run a little warm? But
I'm planning to get a swamp cooler for us off Facebook Marketplace.
I don't think you can use a swamp cooler here.
why?
On the outside of that vent.
Humid. It's too humid. You're just gonna be dumping moisture inside. It's gonna be bad. You can't use like.
Wow.
You have to have, like, here you can use a swamp cooler in New Mexico because there's no moisture. Arizona swamp cooler works better. So, like, you can't, like, a regular air conditioning unit isn't as good as a swamp cooler. They probably even have central heat and swamp cooler out there. Fucking Arizona, that shit's crazy.
You got any predictions on the competition? I know you gotta kind of remain biased. but-
Man, I'm gonna tell
Unbiased.
you, King Leo's gonna win this shit a fucking again.
Oh,
This
yeah?
fucking dude is sick.
Oh,
like,
really?
all he does is work. His styles are fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I think these other glass blowers all been in this shit for a while. Smitty with these fucking animals.
Yep.
Like,
I've been loving his animals.
on the other hand, fuck, it's hard. Like, King Leo's got this game going. Like, in the glass blowers, like, Kevin's old school. He has all these old school techniques, and he's not a sculptor. So it's like, do you look at the sculpture and do you really associate it with as the sole judge? So I don't know how it'll go. You know what I mean? You know, and everything's fair is fair. But when it's up to one person, and then they're looking at this dude, shit, who's so fucking clean that you never really even knew about, right? Like, so it's like, I think for Kevin, I don't know how often they've run up against each other, but King Leo's like an out-of-towner. So we know of him. He's growing in fame in our little shop. But overall, yeah, my prediction's on King Leo.
Is there any
King Leo
like
Glass.
any prep rules like last time? Are they allowed to bring prep, or is it just?
I wish fucking Kurt was here to talk about it.
Yeah,
I should have done
there
some
probably
research
would be.
before this, man, to find out what the
Why you all
what the
shake?
rules would be on it.
Oh, I don't know. I'm always shaky,
A
man.
little nervous.
What's going on?
Okay. So the bar, like I said, we were talking about this before. Puffco bar.
Weed bar?
Just, well, I wouldn't call it that. I'd say just Puffco bar. You know what I mean? Puffco bar. We got
Puffco bar.
We got our extracts running all the product for the Puffco bar, which should be fucking awesome. We got the drinks again, Tejas tonics.
Shout out.
To keep everybody fizzy. You know what I mean? Keep it just a little fizz on top. You know what I mean? And then flour provided by Haze Connect, so everybody can stay hazy. Now, I don't know if we're gonna do this for sure, but I'm pretty sure we're coming out fucking strong with hot dogs and a keg of beer.
Whoa,
That's badass.
we're like a frat house.
It's fucking fall. You know what I mean? It's fall. Like we're trying to charcoal grill. We're trying to charcoal grill and solo cup.
Dude,
Yesterday went pretty good.
Yeah, I like the vodka. Believe me, I like them liquor drinks. I was thinking though, it's like, man, the problem with beer I have is that shit just is empty cups half full cups everywhere.
Yeah.
Nobody really drinks this beer out of the
Yeah, but
keg.
that's-
It's just like this thing that you distribute so people can kind of pretend they're drinking.
Yeah, well, that's what you do it.
And then I'm not gonna get like, fuck, dude, keg beer. Like, man, yesterday I drank all day, right? And it's like at some point I think the vodka just wore off, or you watered that shit down or something. You had the Johnny at his house. You imagine fucking drinking the vodka and then putting water back in it, and then I get it and I'm just drinking all day. You know what I mean? I'm like, dog, I'm a fucking champion. I can drink a lot. I swear I didn't drink a whole handle bottle.
Billy, every motherfucker that you poured a drink for said that this was the strongest drink that they had ever had. There ain't nobody watered down shit. At the end of the night, he's like, man, this Kirkland vodka you got really sucked. And I'm like, it's not Kirkland, it's New Amsterdam. And he was like, it sucked. It's
I'm
like,
saying that didn't drink. So
it's
keg.
like fake water.
So a keg, it's all right. We'll get a keg. Maybe we'll get some tequila too or something so we can fucking kick it up a notch.
Wow,
Whoa,
open up that bottle of
tequila.
champagne finally that you have.
Champagne.
Yeah, you never broke it
Oh,
against
is it
the
still
shop.
cold this whole time? It stayed cold.
Yeah, you have 2 different bottles. One of them's fancy.
In the back of the refrigerator? All right, so look. All right, so we've done the rundown. September 7th, all day. Texas Tubes Times the Glassmith presents the Ultimate Dry Piece Challenge. $500 for the winner. Texas Tubes. Kevin Ivey, the originator, is the judge.
Wow.
Just a quick rundown. Bar by Puffco and RX Tracks. Drinks
Puffco.
by Tejas Tonics.
Tejas
Flour provided by Haze Connect.
Shout out.
Live streamed on fucking YouTube.
Please check out the live
Let's
stream.
fucking go.
Free hot dogs.
We got some real shit going on.
Glizzy
okay.
Gladiators over here.
I'm really glad you brought up the Glizzy Gladiator. So yesterday in our internal Slack, there really went the Glizzy talk went sky high.
Well, we gotta context this by at 1 a.m. on Friday night. Just John and Bill decided to have glizzies out for the game on Saturday morning.
Yeah, well, Billy decided. Like, Billy said, tomorrow you gotta go get a grill and hot dogs, and then meet me at West Campus at 11.
Yeah, so they hatched this plan, and now they've done it twice since. They hosted glizzies yesterday.
But isn't a hot dog good? Like, it's like when you
I ate so
fire.
many hot dogs yesterday. Like,
Fire.
8 hot
Like,
dogs.
so great.
when you cook one right, it's just like it's got this skin on it, and so you gotta bite through it. But then it's like last night I fucking bit one, and that shit fucking popped on me, like just like pow. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. It's like crispy and juicy and salty, like it's just pure salt. Like I don't even know what they like.
Don't look it up, evidently.
I'm just saying, but they throw a lot of salt in there. Like, it's mostly salt.
I think we need to get sausages or boudin or something.
Dude,
I like the vegan. I want to try the fucking veggie dog. 'cause
Whoa,
I bet
whoa,
I like
whoa.
a veggie dog.
if they throw salt in the veggie dog like they throw in the fucking other dog, what's it matter?
Yes,
As long
you're
as
right.
the outside gets fucking like that. Like, as
No,
long as you go,
the veggie sausages are better than the veggie hot dogs.
I want to give a shout
Veggie hot
out
dogs,
to
no
University.
Well, no, because
Glizzy.
they're trying to imitate the hot dog versus there's not much to imitate there. But with the sausage, there's a lot to imitate.
he should have called that shit University Glizzy. Like, no, hey, I'm not
N-
University Wiener, fucking West Campus hot dog, man. I'm not trying to talk shit. That shit's fucking
His is
legit.
fire.
They
His
say them.
That was
they
such
say
a
those
good hot
dogs
dog.
are where
Like-
it's at.
like actually.
Motherfucker was
But-
3 times the size
Well,
of
okay,
our hot
I got
dogs.
a couple
Like-
alternative names, right? Like, how about West Campus Wiener? Like University, that gives you this broad shit, right? But you own West Campus with West Campus Wiener. It's a play on words, WCW. You know what I mean?
No, I think you gotta go glizzy or something
So-
even crazier.
Because Glizzy's so hot right now, you gotta go Glizzy.
Well, just because they're college kids and like all the freshmen are
Dog,
gonna
it's
see. Oh my God,
crazy.
Glizzy Gladiator Glam.
So when I
House.
saw it in the Slack, I didn't know what Glizzy was. Like
Yeah,
I
so
thought
what'd
it
you
was
learn?
I thought it was glitzy, but like you know what I mean. Like, oh, that's fancy. You know what
So
I mean?
you looked it up, or you asked your daughter?
No, you looked it up.
No, well, I kind of came to it. What a like it was like. I just saw it again and again. I was like, oh shit, a glizzy is this? And then I looked. Then yes, I looked it up to see. I was like, how the fuck did this happen? So a glizzy is a Glock. Like in like it's just, that's what in Urban Dictionary it was a Glock. Like if you're searching for your glizzy so you can shoot somebody. You know what I mean? But
You're searching for your hot dog.
But some
Searching
dude,
for your
some dude-
glizzies and you
basically
can
from what
shoot
they said,
some.
is some dude from DC, like a YouTube guy in DC. It before the pandemic called it like there's an origination of the glizzy, and so he's this dude out of Washington DC called it a glizzy, and people think it's just because it's shaped like a Glock. You know what I mean? It's like you say pass me that glizzy, so I can fucking murk that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, so then during the pandemic, as said on the internet, the kids on TikTok went wild with such terms as "you're a glizzy guzzler" or a glizzy gladiator,
Gobbler.
a glizzy gobbler. Like, oh, imagine some girl like you're just like some girls at the frat house just fucking eating a hot dog and they're just like the glizzy gobbler.
Yeah, that's
And
what
she
happened
just
for a long
wants to
time.
fucking die.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I bet hot
Like,
dogs
for a
had
long
a
time-
phase where nobody was eating
Yeah,
hot dogs.
for a long time you just couldn't eat one.
But now glizzy's fucking super
Yeah, no, it's
popular,
okay, it's
and
good.
people think that it's hella cool.
Everybody
Like,
wanted a hot dog yesterday.
yeah, that shit's a trip. But I get it. Like I said, fucking after you put that shit on that charcoal grill, it's like, why aren't there no restaurants that do this?
We need to capitalize more on this. Like everyone needs to be getting stickers.
No, I think
pens,
we can
like,
do burgers at some point.
I know we had those flyers, but whoa, burgers.
See, last night we
crazy.
could have cooked up food, but even then, it's like it's dark out. You start getting into wild like food. It's like you have this problem. Like people last night were like, "Nah, just give it to me, even if it's warm or cold." Was that the oxygen again?
Did the food
Wow.
trucks give a
Ain't no glass blowing going on.
Because brand new.
give a freak? They were all mad that you guys were making food.
No, I actually only
we
did those
waited
left
till
was
they
kind of happy.
closed, and after but they all hung out. So the Cuban trailer, they had like a family gathering. So they were probably 12, 15 deep over there. But after they closed their shop, that's when we started the grill. Yeah, it was cool.
Glizzies are gonna be
Should've
Glassmith
put more
glizzies
charcoal on.
forever. We're gonna be doing glizzies for a minute. So,
Yeah, that's
we're
our
gonna try-
thing
hopefully,
until we
man.
burn through
every
this
home
grill.
game, hopefully, we'll try to do glizzies.
I already asked Kai to reach out to University Wiener to see
Yeah.
if there's a potential of a sponsorship.
Yeah.
So like we just say, hey, these events here, University Wiener comes out, and over at West Campus, man, we only have to okay that shit with Diogo because
Yeah.
everybody else is just gone. So it's
Yeah.
like fuck. Diogo, he's gonna say yeah, as long as people fill the park.
University Wiener.
Yep. So, but even if
They
not,
were
man,
really good.
I'm telling you, it was
Yo.
fun. It was a nice day. Like, reality is like I almost wish that midday could have been like just an extension. Like if we could just pick up the grill, throw it in the back of the truck, and ride it from one place to another,
No,
and
then
just
it would have
keep
worked
cooking,
out better.
just keep cooking hot dogs all day. So it's like instead of West Campus to nowhere, and then it breaks down for a while. It's like West Campus, Airport, Cesar Chavez.
That actually would have been pretty sick to come over here and then just continue making the hot dogs. Stop by the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
I had to take that nap though.
Some onions, some peppers. Yep. Yeah. I can get down with that. The glizzy is a
Just
cultural
onions, man.
a cultural phenomenon. How about you change the name of a product and bring it all the way back? There could be a food truck called the Vegan Glizzy, and people would go to it. They'd be like, "Oh, let's go try that shit." I'm nasty motherfuckers. Eat whatever you want.
You will eat it too. You'll eat everything that everyone else will eat except for McDonald's.
You
Which
don't
is,
like
thank
McDonald's?
God. He refuses.
No,
But, like I
man,
feel like everybody
McDonald's
should
fucking-
refuse to eat McDonald's.
I don't know. You know, McDonald's, like, in a way, McDonald's is
their
on the
breakfast.
forefront of food. Like, I bet McDonald's would be like one of the
Pancakes were
first.
okay.
McDonald's would be one of the first places that abandons meat, but still keeps its sales good. You know what I mean? It's like when meat's like at the tipping point, and it's just like, damn, the government's gonna control it. You can't get cows anymore for cheap.
Because they're going to show you how their shit doesn't have meat in it already. They're going to be like, listen,
We
this
haven't-
whole time you've been eating 98%
That's what
not
I'm
meat.
saying, man. People love that shit. It's still like,
Like Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's is like, I think, on the downtrend a little bit, but I don't think, man,
I
probably
think they're
not
on the
even.
up. Like, fuck, they just opened up like this new drinks thing like everywhere. Like they now have a.
Oh yeah, they
And
have
nobody
this-
comes at them. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody like tiptoes around McDonald's, but nobody
No,
ever
whenever
really
they make a
says,
big
"I'm
move,
gonna do their
everyone
whole thing."
copies them.
And they get to go after everybody else. So like
McDonald's
when
sounds
chicken
good.
sandwich comes out, they're just like, Chick-fil-A, fuck off. We got good chickens.
Oh, my bad.
We can buy chickens too. Fuck. Anyway, all right. So
Let's read my
Let's-
notes real quick before
let's
I
get outta
chime
here.
into this. We're gonna go out to our garden and do some gardening.
all right, y'all. Fucking thank you very much. Very, very much. Please remember, come out here September 7th and support all these fucking great glass blowers. Got to come and check out all our awesome sponsors. Puffco, RX Tracks, Haze Connect, North Star Glass, and Tejas Tonic. So, yep, please come out. Make sure you check us out. Again, this has been Johnny, Austin. I'm Billy. This has been the Glassmith Pod. Late.